Hey guys, I'm here with another video. This is going to be my 3-week update on the Oh So Pretty Locks Brazilian curly hair. As you can see, I don't have the hair in right now. This is not the actual hair, but I took it out 2 days ago only because I got tired of the blending. But I uploaded a video of me with the hair straightened, and I did go ahead and co-wash it when I took it out 2 days ago, and it did curl back up. So this is the hair. And I was finger combing it, so it's on my upart that I made. Alright, so as you've seen in my other videos, some of the products that I was using on the hair was the Moroccan Curling Perfection Cream. Looks like this. I really like this one. I like it just as well as the Curl Sealer. So both of these are really good on the hair. And then to define the curls, I used my Demon brush, and I like the curls better when I use the Demon brush. Now, if you see my video where I did the co-wash, those were really tight curls, almost like I said, they reminded me of locks, of Goldilocks. So yeah, I like it better when the curls are more uniform when I use the Demon brush. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about the specs. So it is, I have a 16-inch, 18-inch, and a 20-inch. I took it out twice. The upart, I took it off twice. I put this hair in for, I think, 2 days, and then put the curly hair back in, and then another 2 days recently, the last 2 days that I took the hair out. Okay, so and the hair in its curly state, as you can see, it's a coarser texture, as is Brazilian hair, but it's a little more coarse than Brazilian hair that I've tried. So yeah, the hair, I have a love-hate relationship with the hair. Okay, let's just get to it. The hair's pretty, okay? The hair is pretty. The hair requires a lot of damn work. Like, I know that curly hair requires a lot of work. Cool. But it gets dry so fast, it's almost like you have to co-wash it every 1 to 2 days. Even when I put oil in it, it still only like coats the hair. It actually doesn't penetrate, in my opinion. And then when I had it, and that's in the curly state. The hair will start to, the ends also get really, really dry on this hair. In the curly state as well as the straight state. Now, when I had it in the straight state, I loved it in the straight state the first 2 days. After that, the hair got dry as hell. When I tell you the hair was dry, the hair almost looked like, almost like, if you ever had like a synthetic wig and you know the ends kind of get like bushy and really, really dry, that's how the hair did on the straight hair. It lost all that movement, and that was because the hair didn't have any moisture in it. And to add moisture, you usually would wet, or to add moisture, you would co-wash. But if I would have co-washed, then it would have been back to the curly state, and then I would have had to straighten it again. And I didn't want to straighten it too much because it would be disrupting my curl pattern. So I only wanted to straighten it that one time. So I just left it in the straight state, and then I took it out, and then I co-washed it, and that's when it came back to the curly goodness. Now, to be honest, I thought it was not going to wave or curl back up because those ends, they just looked horrible, like damaged almost. But the ends here, they're not that bad. So I don't know, it's weird hair, but I like it. I like it. It's a love-hate relationship. It takes a lot of work. I get a lot of compliments on it. But, yeah, it takes a lot of work. So, I mean, these are kind of like, it's like a final update. Because there's nothing too much that I can do to improve the hair or anything that I'll see that the hair is going to, if it's going to, go down the drain. So, it looks like the curl pattern loosened up a little bit. But I did use my Demon brush. So, if you watched my co-wash video, you've seen where some of them had the actual spiral curls. or some pieces had the spiral curls. When I use my Denman brush, of course, that's pretty much gone, but it still has the ringlets. So yeah, I showed you some of the products that I was using on the hair. The hair is nice curly hair. The only downfall with the hair is it actually gets dry really quickly. Now on to the shedding. The hair sheds a good bit, especially in the curly state. The hair sheds a good bit. I don't really recommend brushing it unless it's you're detangling it, but I'm gonna co-wash it again, only because I don't like to leave my hair sitting around for like weeks without it having any moisture in it. But after combing the hair, this is how much hair I have. You can't see that. Okay, this is how much hair I have. I have about 8 to 10 strands of hair, if you can see. So it sheds a decent amount. I didn't seal any wefts, only because I wanted to do, you know, the review on it. But I am going to, once I take it down, I think I'm going to change it to a middle part. Right now I have it as a side part on my U part. So I'm going to change it to a middle part, and when I do that, I'm going to seal the wefts on the hair. Yep, so it tangles, it sheds, it does tangle. Right now, when it's not installed, it barely tangles. But when it's installed, I guess the friction and all of that causes it to tangle some. So, right now, it's doing a great job. In the straight state, it tangled around the nape area. It did tangle around the nape area. But the hair in the straight state is very, very coarse. Like, extremely coarse. And then in the curly state, I have a picture. I'll insert the picture of me with my hair straight. Or not my hair straight. My hair freshly washed, and all I did was put perm rods in it. And the hair, my hair, which is natural, blended with the curly hair. So, I mean, you can wear it either straightened or in the natural state, because of the texture is so unique on this Brazilian hair. But anyway, if you have any other questions or comments, you can leave them below in the box below. I'll answer them as soon as I can. Again, the hair is by alsoprettyluxe.com. Yep, so if you have any other questions, just leave them below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.